Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Namaste friends. In today's video, we will explore how we can calculate the Bhinnashtakavarga, BAV, Bhinnashtakavarga, and Sarvashtakavarga, SAV, in Microsoft Excel using a powerful VBA UDF. The UDF is the user-defined function that we have designed following Varaha Mihira's principles. In fact, we already have done Excels for Ashtakavarga, but this video is special because unlike in the past where we had to struggle with the Excel computations with color codings and multiple sheets, here it's a simple UDF. So that brings a lot of power, and this is really a good breakthrough for us in terms of using Ashtakavargas in Excel very comfortably. BAV and SAV are foundational tools in predictive astrology, indicating the strength and support a Rasi receives from planets both individually and collectively. So let me directly take you into the sheets. So we have a BAV computation, we have a PAV computation. So what are these? What is BAV? BAV is Bhinnashtakavarga. It's the individual contribution of each planet to the 12 rasis. So you have the only input that the person has to give is in terms of these 8 quantities. Ashtaka means 8. So we have these 8 quantities. In which Rashi these are placed in an individual horoscope. So in fact we have done multiple ways to generate these Rashi numbers in other Excels. But if you know that, we have integrated this tool with other tools as well. But as a preliminary tool, I am presenting this to you. So you'll have to enter with Aries as 1. Aries as we normally know, Aries is 1, 2, 3. So 1 starts from here. So this person has ascendant in the 7th from Aries. So he has a 7th Aries. And similarly, other planets are placed counting numbers for 1 to 12 to this point. So that is the only input that one has to give. And here I have a specific UDF, I call it the generate BVT table. So it basically takes this name of the body and the Rasi number, and then it finally computes the entire matrix. So what this matrix is the Bhinnashtakavarga. So see, if you take Sun, Sun's Bhinnashtakavarga is this row, Moon's Bhinnashtakavarga is the next row, so on. So what are this Sun's BAV indicates where Sun gives bindus. So that is beneficial influence based on the positive position of the other grahas. So it is a combined effect. It's a network of all grahas contributing to the positivity of a particular cell within the Rashi chakra. So sometimes other grahas get placed in such cells and it gets that power of the other grahas help support because of the positive bindus. So that's the logic. So we have, you can compare, this is the Varaha Migra option. So if you have to compare it with, say, Jagannath Vara, I'd like to properly go to planet preferences and choose not the Parashara system, but the Varaha Bira system, which is also B.V. Raman's book on Ashtakavarga has these numbers. So in case you want to really change things, you will have to go, see, suppose you want, this is a code that is there. So what are the positive, this is one is the donor, one is the receiver. So the donor to receiver numbers are specific to Varaha Migra's options here. In case you want to change, you have to go and change this. So there are, one is a BAV, which is one module. There is a PAV, which is another module. And of course, in other Excels, I have used what is called a Kakshaya contribution. I have not included that here. Of course, in case you want to pull that in Excel, you can do it as a module. It is there, but it is not used as such in this Excel. So these are the 3 modules specific to this Ashtakavarga that have been created. So this is generate PAV chart. So this is PAV chart. The PAV chart is either 0 or 1. 0 being no benefic points contributed, 1 is benefic point contributed by the specific body. So these are the bodies contributing to these signs, and add all them together, you get the total contribution to that sign, and some other planet might be sitting in that. So these gray items are where the original positions of the graha itself is there. See, Mars is placed in the in this case Leo. So Leo has Mars for him, so that you see it here as well. So these charts are nicely prepared from these numbers as well. So the UDF is named, as I said, generate BAV table. You can use this generate BAV table in other Excels comfortably. So this is the first time I think in Excel we have these UDFs. I have not seen it being used or available elsewhere. So that way it will be a good contribution to our community. So hopefully you can use these two functions, this generate BAV and generate PAV chart, and this is the, as I said, it's the Varaha Migra option. You can compare it with other softwares like Jagannath Vara. It turns out I have verified it, it turns out correct. So you can download this Excel. This UDF makes the ancient wisdom of our Ashtakavarga computable, verifiable and visual in Excel, aligning our tradition with the modern Excel technology. So we have the Varaha Migra Bindu tracing options there. You can be used for any divisional charts. You see, it can be, if you put that divisional charts position here, you get that divisional charts Ashtakavarga very clearly there. So you can do multiple post processing with these numbers. So that's the advantage of having a UDF which is very clean. You don't have, in the previous Excels and all, I had multiple colors and I was counting in terms of colors. I was using multiple sheets. All that are not required now. Very clean UDFs are available. So download this Excel and make use of it and give us feedback. Thank you very much.